The biggest crowd of the year saw Jim Boeheim return to the Carrier Dome sideline to coach Syracuse for the first time since early December. They call it the land of plenty, and tonight that was certainly the case for Syracuse in its 70-57 win over Florida State. September marks the 20th anniversary of Cal Ripken Jr. breaking Lou Gehrig's streak for consecutive games played. The last time SU beat a team in the top 25, 2012 against Louisville, and that's SU's next opponent when the Orange travels to face the Cardinals next weekend. Reporting from Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Varun Raghupathi, Citrus TV.
The bases were loaded with 2 outs. The Pirates were losing 5-2 against the Cubs, and I said to my dad that he was going to hit a grand slam.
He is Travis Snider, an outfielder for the Orioles, and though he didn't know it at the time, Snider's pinch hit grand slam in 2013 made him 9-year-old Wyatt Anthony's new idol.
I said that every time. I said no. I hope they hit a grand slam. This time I know I will hit a grand slam. Then he did, so that's how he was my favorite player.
But the next summer, the Anthonys moved to Thailand, and soon after, Wyatt's hero also left Pittsburgh.
When Snider was traded to the Orioles in January, we tweeted a photo at him of Wyatt wearing his next to his Snider jersey and kind of sad. And then I ended up writing a little piece for Medium, the blogging platform, about how he was going through losing his favorite player from his favorite team so far away.
The power of social media soon took hold, and within months, the Anthonys and the Orioles had set a date for Wyatt and Travis to reunite.
What's been really gratifying throughout this is to see that there is a real, genuine human being on the other end in Travis who cares about other people, who cares about a kid who is trying to, deal with some stuff and trying to find his place. And so it was implied that Travis was like that from a distance, but just to see him up close and the way he interacted with Wyatt was really, really gratifying.
The two exchanged gifts.
So you have something for Travis? Yeah. Nice.
This bat, signed by him.
Good luck, awesome.
He also gave me these.
And after, Wyatt weighed in on how he thought Travis would perform.
Good.
Yeah. You predicting another grand slam? While Wyatt was right about that, Travis made a diving catch and hit a home run in the second game of a doubleheader.
Uh-oh, he's worried. Oh!
Reporting for MASNsports.com, I'm Varun Raghupathi.
UmpScares originated in 2006, and it helps. We come out and do hospital visits.
Laz Diaz is one of many Major League umpires that volunteers for Umps Care, an organization that pairs baseball's men in blue with children dealing with serious illnesses. Diaz says it's good for the umps to get this type of exposure.
Everybody really knows what umpires are all about. We're human just like everybody else. When we come out here, it really breaks our heart to see these kids, knowing that we've got kids at home ourselves, grandkids now.
You heard Diaz mention that he has a family, and that's the case with many of these umpires. I talked to another one named Corey Blazer, and he says that even though this is very difficult, it's also incredibly rewarding.
A lot to run through your mind. I have 2 young children at home. I have a daughter who's turning 3 in August, and my son turns 1 here in a couple days. So it's very humbling, and it's an opportunity for us to give back and put a smile on these kids' face.
And it doesn't take long for Blazer and the other umpires to make a connection with the kids.
With Ben over here earlier, he was in his wheelchair and he's all hooked up, and just getting a chance to chat with him and get to know that he likes sports, he likes to play soccer, and it's hard because probably right now he's not able to do that kind of stuff, so that kind of hits home where it's...
The gifts are simple, and they include a stuffed animal that the kids can dress up, but the impact is impossible to measure.
It's amazing that the spirits that are lifted just from getting a teddy bear or getting a monkey or one of the bears. So it puts a smile on their face, and puts a smile on my face too.
And the umps weren't the only ones there helping bring smiles to the kids' faces. Reporting for MASNsports.com, I'm Varun Raghupathi. Hey folks, in case you missed it, a busy weekend in SU sports. On Saturday, basketball fell to Georgetown 79-72 in Mike Hopkins' first game as head coach. The men's soccer team fared much better. The Orange took down Boston College 1-0 in the Elite Eight. That means Syracuse is in the Final Four for the first time in program history. SU takes on Clemson in the College Cup this Friday in Kansas City. But the big news on the Hill this Monday is that Syracuse officially has a new head football coach. Former Bowling Green head man Dino Babers was introduced as the Orange's 30th head coach today, and he got right to it, painting a vision for the program.
You have a defense that is relentless. You have a special teams that has been well coached. You have an offense that will not huddle. And you have a game that's faster than you've ever seen on turf.
Babers certainly has the resume to back up that speed claim. This year, Bowling Green led the MAC in total offense en route to its second straight conference title under Babers. To the pros, it seems like every few years, Tom Coughlin is back on that hot seat. The two-time Super Bowl champ and Syracuse grad led the 5-6 Giants against the 6-5 Jets, trying to snap a two-game losing streak. And this seemed like the time for Big Blue to get back on track, considering the Giants haven't lost to the Jets since 1993. Coughlin himself is 2-0 against New York's AFC team. In the second quarter, Eli Manning finds Odell Beckham Jr. a 72-yard pitch and catch, the touchdown for OBJ, his only of the game. He had 6 catches and 149 yards in the contest. The G-men led 17-10 at halftime, but late in the fourth quarter, the Jets with a 2-minute drill that ends with a Ryan Fitzpatrick to Brandon Marshall touchdown. 10 TDs this year for Marshall. The Jets tie it at 20 and send the game into overtime. Eli not happy. In the extra frame, Randy Bullock cut by Houston earlier this year, but hasn't missed as a Jet. That continues. 23-20 for Gang Green. Later on, Josh Brown from 48 tries to tie it, but he misses wide left, and the Jets take down the Giants. That means New York's AFC team 7-5. The Bills had to keep pace in the wild card race. They hosted Houston at the Ralph, and thanks to Tyrod Taylor, Buffalo won. Taylor tossed 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in the 30-21 victory. The Virginia Tech product found Sammy Watkins, Charles Clay, and Robert Woods for scores. So, if the season ended today, the Jets and the Chiefs would be the 2 wild card teams. The Steelers and Bills would be on the outside looking in. But good news for Buffalo. 4 games left this season. The first 3 are against NFC East teams. Meanwhile, the Jets face the Titans, Cowboys, and Patriots. Then comes the season finale, which pits the Bills against the Jets in Orchard Park on January 3rd. A possible wild card berth could be on the line in Week 17. That's all for sports. I'm Varun Raghupathi. Lauren and Tyler, back to you.